and I'm using Stronghold S7X. Hello, I'm Tetsu, the World Brewers Cup 2016 champion. I'm the owner of Philocoffea, the specialty coffee company based in Chiba, in Japan. And I'm using Stronghold S7X. The concept of Philocoffea is the aiming for the really high quality of coffee, but not always too expensive. But we don't use only expensive coffee, but just specialty coffee grade. But with our roasting skill and with brewing skill and sometimes hospitality, and the quality we serve is really high. That is our concept and our goal. Philocoffea is the word combined with the philosophy and the coffea, and the philosophy is the think about the future or more deeply, and the coffea means the coffee tree, not coffee. The reason why we don't use coffee, Philocoffea, in my opinion, coffea means that this coffee industry, because without coffee tree, there is no dripper or server or coffee cup, coffee community as well, and espresso machine as well. Thanks to coffee tree, this industry exists now. So coffea means this whole industry. Philocoffea aiming for the think about the coffee industry more deeply. I remember I bought Stronghold last year, maybe 1.5 years ago. And why I bought is the first, I bought it for more quality coffee, because in Milan, the World Brewers Cup and the World Barista Championship, I found the Onyx from US. They used the Stronghold for their competition and they got really great results. So I decided to buy the Stronghold. Now we use Stronghold for expensive coffee and the taste sample. The Stronghold can roast it from 250 to maybe 600 grams. So it is really flexible, and we can roast those expensive and really great coffee for weekly. No need to roast the much amount one time. So we can serve the really fresh coffee to our customers. Big advantage of Stronghold is, in my opinion, the taste of coffee, because Stronghold has halogen, the heat system, that makes the more sweetness and the more heavier texture. Especially these years, the competition needs more sweetness and the more body to make more clarity and more clear flavors. So the Stronghold is really easy to make more sweetness for the coffee. So that is my big advantage. I use the Stronghold. There is another advantage is maybe the cleanliness, because there is the air filter. After roasting, usually the air will be more kind of dirty, but using air filter, the air is always clean and not so hot. So we don't need to set up the duct outside of the roastery. In Japan, there is not so big space. With Stronghold, we can set up the Stronghold anywhere in Japan. Even there is only the small room. It's really easy to install anywhere. I sometimes use the Stronghold for our competition. And last year or this year, we sourced the roasted bean for Japan Brewers Cup, and 2 years in a row, the champion used coffee roasted roasted by Stronghold. That means the roasted coffee by Stronghold has really sweetness and a really good texture. So to be honest, the beginning it was really difficult to use Stronghold because they have the halogen system. That is too new for me. But now we found good ways to use the halogen. In my case, we only use halogen at the first stage, like 4 minutes or 5 minutes, and after 4 minutes, 5 minutes, we don't use halogen to get more clinker. But at the beginning, with halogen heat, the taste will be more sweet. How many batches? That's a really difficult question. Maybe thousands? We are planning to use Stronghold especially for the barista championship, because the espresso needs more sweetness rather than filter. I really think Stronghold is really good for espresso. So our next goal is to serve the roasted coffee for barista competitor. So our roastery is not so big, but the Stronghold works very well. So I think it is really good option for the small roastery to use Stronghold. I think our customer really likes our coffee roasted by Stronghold because not only competition, but every customer really like sweetness. Maybe in Japan, especially, the people doesn't like the acidity. So we can emphasize the sweetness by Stronghold. So it is really good. If you come to Japan, especially to Tokyo, our shop is not in Tokyo, in Chiba, but it is not so far from Tokyo, so please come and enjoy the coffee roasted by Stronghold. So we have so many good coffees here.